Yo, what's going on, guys? So in today's video we're going to be talking about which mode is the best in the game so far. So like which one you should be running, which one's like the strongest, I guess. I mean, it's not like something like, oh, you have to be running this mode or else you suck. Like, it's not like that. It's just my preference of modes, I guess, like which one I think is the best one, honestly. So we're going to go from the first mode, the very first one that came out. We're gonna go in order. So from Gates, Curse Mark, Hedon, and then you know, Gara's little stand combat thing. And then at the end, I'll tell you which one I think is the best. So first, I'm gonna show them all off. They're adding Sage mode soon too, so I think that one might be very OP. Maybe, I don't know. They might make it pretty strong. So can't wait for Sage mode. I think that one's coming out later this week. And also, before I get into the video, I was gonna forget. Thank you so much for 10,000 subscribers. It means the world to me. I love all of you guys. Thank you so much. 100K by the end of 2018. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it. Like, you think I'm kidding? No, I'm calling it. Like, by the end of 2018, we're gonna have 100K. Like, there's no doubt about 100K. So, just be prepared for all the success that's about to head our way, guys. Just know we're gonna be doing big things by the end of this year, okay? Yeah. All right. So before the video, actually, can you guys? I want you guys to leave me questions for a Q&A. So this is gonna be like 10,000 subscriber Q&A. So leave me any question down in the comments below. Just throw it out there. Just throw it. Make it rain on me with questions. You know? Yeah. Do that. So yeah. Now let's get into the video. So first mode, we got the 8 gates. Look at this beauty. Oof. Look at that thing. Oh yes, I love it. So you just press Z and then it does this thing. It's the little night guy thing. It got a big nerf actually. It used to one shot or two shot around. You know, sometimes it one shot, sometimes it take another shot after. But obviously that was too OP because one shotting is just, yeah, no one wants that. So they did nerf it, and now it only takes like about, I would say, a fourth of your health. Like on a real player, it would take like a fourth. Like, you see, it barely even kills these things, and these are only like level 40. So like, you can only imagine on a real player it wouldn't do as much damage as you might think. So I think the 8 gates isn't really like the greatest mode in the game. Like, you could go for better, honestly. There are, you know, the rest of the modes that are out. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's over there. Okay, yeah, well, the rest of the modes that are out are, you know, they're actually a lot better than 8 gates because, you know, damage wise anyway, because they're just, I don't know, I feel like they're just a lot better. See, 8 gates doesn't really, you know, it doesn't kill level 40 mobs, and I'm level 550. See, so, you know, 8 gates, I'd put that at the bottom of the, you know, of the tier list, if I'm being honest with you. So yeah, there's that. Next, we're moving on to Curse Mark. Look at this bad boy. Oh, hold on, watch this. Oof. Oh, this transformation always gets me. Oh, I'm so what? But so Curse Mark, same thing, just press Z, bam, and it does the little the flight thing. All right, so Curse Mark is one of those modes that do a lot less damage when you're, you know, farther away from them. Obviously, see, like, usually it took like a little bit more of his health, but it only took half health this time. So the Curse Mark should do more damage the closer you are. So like if you're right here or something, like, it'll do a lot more damage. See, like right there, bam, it did way more damage when I was closer up. So it's one of those. I forgot if the 8 gates was like that, but I don't think it was. So already, like, Curse Mark, I don't know, I just feel like Curse Mark's a lot better. Like, it's just, it also looks a lot better too. Look at that. Oh yes. So yeah, Curse Mark is we'll get into that later. I'd say like second place, to be honest. Like, it's close to first, but it's second. Alright guys, so now we're moving on to Hedon's mode, and this mode is this mode would be one of the most OP in the game. This would be number 1 if it didn't have a big drawback. So as you can see, he's losing health as he damages me. So I didn't even have to hit him there. Like, if I didn't want to Raseng on him, I wouldn't have had to, because he would have lost all his health regardless. Look, when he hits me, he loses health, because you know how Hedon's immortal. Every time when he gets hit, oh, there's a drawback. See, this right here, you see how fast that mode ended? That literally ended in like 2 seconds. Like, it honestly did take like 2 seconds to end the mode. Like, no lie, like, that was quick, right? That's the only bad part. It's just the mode wears off too quickly, and it's not really good for like long battles. And like, if you want to have like a long fun battle with that mode on, it's not going to work, because it lasts a very short amount of time, you know? Like, you don't get to really use it. Like, by the time the transformation animation's done, it's already like, the mode bar is already like halfway done. So like, you know, that's why this wouldn't be number 1. This is actually number 3, to be honest with you. So at the end, I'm gonna go over the whole like ranking that I have set up. But basically, this would be really good, but it's just the mode bar runs out too quickly. That's all. So now let's move on to the last, final, and my favorite mode. This is Gaara's new mode that just came out yesterday, and this mode is actually so dope. Look, whenever you hit, it has this cool animation. It does way more damage. Well, not way more. It does more damage when you hit with this on than if you don't have the mode on. It does a little bit more, not like a lot more, but definitely noticeable. Oh, I just got 3 tries. Okay, bet. So yeah, this does a lot more damage with it on, you know, compared to when you don't have it on. But it's not like an OP. It's just kind of like, it's just like, oh wow, it's like, you know, you notice it. It's like it does a lot more damage. And also for all your sand moves, or magnet, but you know, there's sand. For all the moves, it buffs the damage that you do if you have sand. So now it actually does a lot more damage compared to when you don't have this mode on, which is a good idea, because you know, sand, this mode, and then the sand Kekai Genkai, it makes a lot of sense, you know. So I do agree with this. I think this one's probably my favorite mode. I haven't unlocked you know, the last KG, but yeah. So this sand mode is my favorite one out of all of them. I think it's just the most useful one, to be honest. The only thing I don't like is whenever you run a mode and a KG at the same time, it really drains it quickly. So like, you don't really get to use, because I prefer using Sharingan over my modes, to be honest. So it's just like, I don't really get the time to use this ever, because I'm always having Sharingan on, and if I don't have Sharingan on, I don't really think of using this mode. So yeah, but this is my favorite one. So now for the ranking. Alright, so for number 1, we're gonna have Gaara's Sand Combat, or Gaara's, you know, mode. That's number 1. That's the best one to me. I enjoy that mode a lot. That could change when Sage mode comes out. Sage mode might be number 1, so you never know. Number 2, Curse Mark. And you might be wondering why. Oh my god, but Hidan's mode is OP. Yes, it is OP, but it doesn't last long. So like, that's actually a big drawback. Like, it not lasting long, that's huge. So that one is number 3. So first is Sand Combat, second is Curse Mark, third is Hidan's Combat, and fourth, last, final one is Gates. We all saw that coming. Gates isn't too great in this game, you know. It's alright, but it's whatever, you know. It's not like amazing or anything. It's compared to the rest of the modes, especially if Sage mode comes out, because then, like, who knows, Sage mode could take over all the modes and just beat that instantly. I feel like Sage mode's gonna be really good. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. Tell me if you guys agree with my choices, you know, the rankings from 1 to 4. This is what I thought. Tell me what you guys would rank them in the comments below, and also don't forget to leave me a question for the Q&A that I'll be making soon. Okay, that's the 10,000 subscribers Q&A. So with all that being said, I'm ending the video here. Thank you so much for everything. 10K, love you guys. 100K by the end of the year. Later.